Hi, everyone. We are going to be covering IXL Assignment P5, describe a sequence of transformations. And that IXL shortcut code is XPK. All right, for this one, well, let's first break down the name, sequence. What does sequence mean? Sequence means a pattern. It means you have multiple things. Therefore, for this entire IXL assignment, we are going to be having an image, having a shape, that is transformed more than once. In my opinion, understanding how to read the problem and how to figuring out how this IXL is set up is the trickiest part of the assignment. If we look at our very first diagram here, notice that each shape is in a different color and it's numbered. So what we'll be looking at is first seen from 1 to 2. How did that transform? And that is the first word in your answer choices. And then from 2 to 3 is the second transformation, which is the second choice in your answer choices. All right, let's do this first one in case that didn't make any sense. All right, we're first going to look from 1 to 2. So the green to the dark blue. How did that transform? Remember, our 3 options so far for transformations are it's a translation, so it slides, a reflection, so it's flipped, a mirror image, or 3, a rotation, so a turn. All right, between 1 and 2, I can tell right away that it was not translated because my shape is in a different format. Because this quadrilateral, it has 4 sides. My slanted line is here, and then the short 3-block one is here. But on number 2, notice that it's been flipped. My slanted line now goes up, and my shorter length or shorter side is on the top. Sorry, no brain fart there. So that tells me it was not just translated up, which means is it reflected or rotated? Looks like it was flipped to me. It's a complete flip. It is a complete mirror image. Therefore, the first transformation is a reflection. I can go ahead and use that to eliminate a couple answer choices. So the first one was a reflection, which means it can't be this, nor can it be choice number 4. All right, now we need to see how the shape has been transformed between 2 and 3, so dark blue to light blue. So did it just slide somewhere? No. Now did it reflect or did it rotate? This one right here is sometimes a little bit tricky because when you make a 180-degree rotation, it can be easy to confuse that with a reflection. But notice that your shape has turned. It's not that it just like flipped upside down. It is completely turned. It's like right here is its spinning point, and it has spun 180 degrees and landed right here, which means our second transformation is a rotation. Our best answer choice is from 1 to 2, it was reflected, and then from 2 to 3, it was rotated. Sweet. All right, let's try a couple more. All right, again, what combination, so what sequence of transformations is shown? Be careful to look at your numbers because even though 1 and 3 are next to each other, we have to go in order. We need to go from 1 to 2 for our first one. All right, first thing I notice is that my funny looking shape here is in the same position. Like this little 1-block jet out is in the same spot. That tells me that it was just translated, it was just slid. Because if it's reflected, it's gonna flip. If it's rotated, it's gonna turn. But from 1 to 2, my shape just slid. It didn't actually like move anywhere. It just translated, it slid down. That allows me to eliminate a couple answer choices. I know the first one's a translation, so anything that doesn't say that can be nixed out. All right, next step is between 2 and 3. Is it A, a reflection, or B, a rotation? So the biggest thing here, and we kind of talked about this in the last problem, is it can be easy to confuse reflections and 180-degree rotations. So what we're looking for is, can it be flipped and perfectly match? So if we take this purple shape and we flip it, take a mirror image, would it land and be completely lined up? If that's the case, it is a reflection. And I would say yes, because this little one part that jets out is on the bottom left here. And now it's still on the left, but it's at the top. So it has been completely flipped. Like if I try to get my thumb to match it. So let's pretend this is the shape. It's completely flipped. My thumb is kind of that jet out. Which means our best answer choice is A. It was first translated, then reflected. Sweet. All right, let's try one more. Okay, we have from 1 to 2. What you guys think? This one was definitely rotated because it went from here to here. It's been rotated. It's been turned. So let's cross out the wrong answer choices. That leaves us with B and C. Now between 2 and 3, was it reflected or translated? It's reflected. It's that mirror image. So this time it starts off like this. And then when it flips, I can't really turn my hand that way, but then there we go. It flips to be like that. So it starts off here and it flips to here. Once again, my thumb is kind of that jet out of the shape. All right, rotation and reflection. Perfect. All right, guys, I really hope that this helped you understand how this assignment works. And please just remember the 3 transformations are a translation, it slides, a reflection, it's a mirror image, so it flips, and a rotation, that's a turn, it is rotated. If you have any questions, send me an email, or of course, come to my help sessions and I'll be happy to work with you. Bye. Maybe, can't seem to get the video stopped, so we'll have a really awkward ending here. That's cool. Bye, guys.